Seemingly unhindered, sub-Saharan teams such as Nigeria and Cameroon began to dominate the continent in the 1990s. The 1994 Nations Cup, won by Nigeria on Tunisian soil, confirmed the power shift from the north to the south. After their Nations Cup triumph, Nigeria went to the World Cup in America and challenged, as Cameroon had done, European and Latin American dominance of the tournament. Nigeria qualified top of their group, and in the second round match played Italy, who they led till the 82nd minute.
We are like playing against Italy, which we are leading, and then suddenly they came back and won the game. But if you see the games, you will know that Nigeria really showed that they are a strong country in terms of football, and we have the players, we have the qualities, and we can go more further than what we did.
Nigerian promise was realized 2 years later when they won Olympic gold at the Atlanta Games. Nigeria shone again, beating Spain in the first round.
People know that we know how to play, but they don't know what is going to happen until the final whistle is blown. If it's a good day for us, nobody is going to beat us.
Ultimately, Nigeria beat themselves. Having qualified top of their group, they were rocked by money problems and, demotivated, crashed out against Denmark.
I can't really say what happened, but I know there was problem going on in the camp, and everybody knew about that before the day of the next day is going to be the game, and we have the players and everything, but if those things were not put in the right way, it's going to affect the team, no matter who you are.
They were naive against Denmark. They would have beat Denmark easily. But because they spent hours negotiating their bonuses, they lost their concentrations. Their mind are on the money. And when they went to the stadium, the match is gone. It's gone.
Despite such disappointments, some see Africa's struggles as part of an evolutionary process that will one day see them dominate the game.
Every day we keep on growing, we keep on getting stronger and stronger. So I believe in the years to come, you will see more, and you believe, and Africa will at least be on the map again.
Although the reservoir of talent is undeniable, its passion beyond question, Africa's inability to organize itself at the highest level threatens future growth.
Back in Africa, we destroy ourselves. When you don't have a plan, or when you don't have a target, how do you want to win the World Cup? You know, the World Cup belongs to those who plan for it, who want to win it, you know, who have an ambition. Our ambitions are very limited, you know. We're happy to be in the World Cup, and that's it. But winning it is not, it may come one day, but I don't know. I don't know.
The lack of an organized calendar has meant that competitions like the African Cup of Nations, played midway through the European season, has exacerbated the club versus country debate. When Nigeria played Cameroon in the final of the 2000 competition, all 22 players on the pitch had taken 6 weeks away from their clubs in Europe. 6 weeks in which their clubs were effectively paying them to play for another team. For players like Nigeria's Kanu, it leaves them with an impossible choice.
Whenever they go and when they come back, they have problems. Because when they come back, either they are not in the first team anymore, or the club don't want them, don't treat them the same and everything. So it's difficult for the players also. And sometimes, yeah, you want to go because you know it's very important, the Nations Cup, for you and for the country.
This is a world in which the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. World football has followed that trend. A coordinated calendar and national associations paying their players whilst on national team duty are workable solutions to the club versus country debate. But few countries can match the salaries being paid to the European-based players.
Well, I don't understand why others want to, only play for their teams. It's really true that your teams provide the money and everything, but your country brought you to the world, and you have to take that into consideration and then make sure that you serve your nation as well as possible.
For most of the last century, clubs and national teams existed in an uneasy state of truce. But the history of football is a story of both. It is the players who hold the key to the future of football, and that is what worries the great names of the past.
O jogador hoje, ele se preocupa em fazer bom contrato, ele vai para o Milan. Chega lá, ele fala, eu adoro o Milan. Aí ele vai para o Real Madrid, ou vai para a Holanda, ou vem para o Brasil, ele fala, eu adoro. Então é o que paga mais. E esse amor é que me preocupa um pouco no futuro. Porque o futebol sempre vai ser, entender, a paixão do povo, no todo mundo.
The national team and the club side. It is football's very own dilemma, and it is a debate that will be as prevalent in 100 years' time just as it was 100 years ago.